Hi, this is Andy. I will be the blue player, and this is my first squad. So I've got Ahsoka, supported by Clone Commander Cody and his 212th. And then for the second squad, we have Luminara with Barris and the Clone Commandos. So we're all Galactic Republic.
Hi, yeah, so it's Rob here. I'll be playing my list today. We've got Grand Inquisitor. He's going to be backed up with Third Sister. She's only got one lightsaber. Thanks, Rosie. We've got Fifth Brother here as the support. Then onto my second squad, we've got Lord Maul, and he's going to be followed up with Gar Saxon and the Mandalorian Supermanos. There we go.
Okay, so priority roll off for blue player, Andy. And one hit, one crit.
Okay, priority roll off for Rob. Here we go. One crit and 2 hits, so the priority goes to me.
Okay, so first mission is going to be locate the asset. So we'll just flip these tokens in the right place.
Okay, right, so we're all set up. Let's crack on. I will draw my first card. Okay. It is the Shatterpoint card. Okay, so I will activate... I'm going to activate Grand Inquisitor, who has a tactic. You know who we are. So I'm going to nominate Reva, who will make a dash. And Grand Inquisitor will also make a dash. He's just going to dash over here. Okay, then he will. He's just going to advance to this ladder, and then I'll place up 1 up here. Where have I put my 2? There it is. So I'll just place him here. And then his second action will be to take cover. So he'll do a little shift to here, and then take a hunker token. And yeah, that would be it. So I will take these. So we've got a red one here and a red one here. I don't score any points.
Okay, my first card then is Luminara.
What are you thinking?
I need to get over to this one on this side down here. So I'm going to pay 1 force for her to sprint. She can do a short dash. And then she can advance. Don't think I'm going to end up in range.
Close, but I think you might be. Yep, that comes 2.
Okay, well I'm going to do take cover anyway. Although she does have, no, she doesn't have any range attack, so we're just going to do take cover. So she will get a hunker token, and she's just going to.
Perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
So I claim that one. I also claim this one here. So 2 blue tokens.
Perfect. Okay. So points wise, you've got 2 points there. So just move these on.
Yep.
1, 2. Perfect. Okay. So my next card is the Grand Inquisitor. Okay. Okay, sure. I wasn't expecting that so soon, but it is what it is. So Grand Inquisitor is... do you know what, actually? Do I... yeah, in fact, I will go with him. I was thinking about putting him into reserve there, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to ask Fifth Brother to just get a bit of a march on here, and he'll come this way. He is not going to dash. In fact, actually, I may dash, because I have that point for now. So what I might do is just come to here. It's worth noting that I've lost my hunker token because it's the start of his activation. He will then... he's just... it feels like a bit of a waste here. Yeah, he's going to move to here and then take cover. So he'll gain another hunker token, and I will claim this point. It's a bit rubbish that Grand Inquisitor is not going to feature now for a little while, but
It's definitely not.
I feel that, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I get 3 points.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and there we go.
Okay. So I am getting Barris. That's a good combination. So she really needs to follow Luminara a little bit. So she is going to pay 1 force for force speed. This is an advance rather than a dash. She's then going to move up. Standard move.
Yep.
Thank you.
No worries. It's a bit awkward, but we'll get
And then she will also just do a short for take cover. A short move for take cover.
Okey doke.
So we'll have her. She's moved forward. Just drop back a touch.
Yep. Okey doke. Perfect.
To support. There we go. So just the 2 points for me.
Perfect. So I'll just move this on. 1, 2, bit cagey, but here we go. Okay, so my next card is Fifth Brother. Okay. Right, here we go. So he is... He's going to advance to over here. Okay, and then hopefully that's going to be range 2, so you'll have lost your hunker tokens. And then I think I'm going to hit Barris because Luminara is a bit silly on her defensive tech. So yeah, let's go to dice.
Right, I just need to double check my rules here. So
here we go. I'll do the attack roll. So it's 7 dice in melee for Fifth Brother. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. It's not bad. I do have a fail, but my expertise turns into 1 crit and an auto damage.
okay. So all my abilities here are for attacking you
Okay.
rather than defending. So my combination with Luminara is for attacking. So in defence, I get 5 dice. 2 fails, 2 saves, and expertise. Expertise just becomes 1 more save.
Okay, so 3 go away. So 3 through. So
there was an auto damage.
Yeah, auto damage.
Yeah.
I will do a... I'm just thinking, is it worth doing a shove? I think I might actually do an expose and a damage. A strained and a damage. I really could have shoved you away. I forgot that he's got another shove. And then a shove and 2 damage. I should have shoved you because then you'd have been outside of range too. That's a bit silly of me. So yeah, I'll shove you. I'll shove you away. I could have done this twice. Let's actually use the proper tool. Okay, so shove her here, and then I'll follow up. I'm actually going to spend 2 force to do force repulse.
Your bubble.
Yeah, so it's just basically you're just going to move 2 away. So I'm going to put her over here and Luminara over this way. Yeah, I should have done the shoves. I forget that he's got another one, but okay, that's nice. That means this one flips to me. So we'll replace this blue one with a red one. Nice. So that means I've got 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go again.
Okay, so that leaves me with a bit of bother over there because both those characters have been. So next we have got... Okay, well maybe this will resolve it. The Shatterpoint card. Who's going to do what damage?
Yeah, I think the Shatterpoint is your main card to get back over to this point, I think.
Yeah, I can't get you off it though.
Not Fifth Brother, you'll have a harder time because he's obviously got protection and steadfast, so you can't push him.
Yeah, so is it probably worth going after a different location because I'm not going to win that one back.
I mean, you could potentially.
No, I can't do enough damage.
Well, they're not really big damage.
They're
dealers,
not big
are
damage
they?
dealers.
No.
The most Luminara can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Barriers can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can both do 6.
Yeah. So it's effectively 7 because of the protection. You'd need to do 7 to get the 6.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but yeah. Yeah, tough ask, I guess.
And they haven't got... So Barris has got a shove.
I've got steadfast.
Sorry, say that again. Barris has got force push.
Oh, okay.
Choose a character within 3. The chosen character
think,
can move
well,
the enemy character 3 away.
It might be worth double checking because I don't think I've come across that, but it might be that steadfast overrules that because I don't think it's just for shoves, but we can check.
Directors on that.
We've got our director Dave. He is frantically searching.
Okay, because that is a potential.
Well, okay. This is breaking news.
Okay.
It's not displaced by the first shove.
So subsequent shoves.
But it doesn't say anything about force push.
Okay, so shoves specifically
yeet
named.
him away, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Because Barris does have potentially 4 shoves in her tree.
Okay, well you can absolutely do 3 of them. So yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so potentially then it's probably worth her going. She's the only one that's injured at the moment. Right, so the other thing I'm checking now is, does Luminara have to be within 2 of Barris or within 2 of the enemy? Oh, in fact it's 3 of the enemy.
Which you just are, I would say.
So what I'm checking is Faithful Padawan. While the enemy character is engaged with a character in this unit, so whilst he's engaged with Barris and a character, there we go, and a character.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So no, that wouldn't work. Okay, we're going to go with. This is really awkward because I need to heal first.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, you could, don't forget Luminara's ability where you can look at the card, but you can't do anything with the Shatterpoint.
I can't do anything with the Shatterpoint card because I can't put it in reserve. So I think I need to go after another location and leave them for now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's going to have to be Ahsoka, I think, and bring her into the action. So we'll pay 1 for force speed. So she's going straight through here.
Off she goes.
That's her force, and then
Barreling down on Grand Inquisitor, or are you?
I'm kind of leave myself in the same situation, don't I? So action 1 would be to go there and finish up here.
Yeah.
Action 2 then is just to climb.
Yeah.
And finish up there.
I don't have any sympathy for you for that's what you're doing for your primary, because this poor guy is going to be there for the foreseeable.
So that's kind of the end of that action. So that one becomes mine. That's the only one. So I get 1 point back, and I lose my momentum.
Weep. There we go. Okay, right. I got all my defence dice out thinking you were going to punch Fifth Brother, but no. Right, okay, so my next card is all of my Inquisitors first. Reaver. Okay. I think I will. Do you know what? I'm going to put her into reserve. I'm going to spend £1 and I'm just going to put her into reserve. I don't need to do anything with her at the minute. So my next card is the Mandalorian Super Commandos. Okay. So, right. What do I need to do here? I probably need to. Try and punch Ahsoka, to be honest. Okay, so. They will both advance. Because they've ended. Excuse me. Because they've ended at range 2 of each other, they gain a focus. Then I will spend a force to do a jetpack. So what I will do, this guy can literally go all the way up here, and she will end at range 1 of this, and she will also come up here as well. And yeah, let's punch Ahsoka and see what we can do. They've got impact 1, so they gain technically 2 extra dice for their melee, which takes them both up to 8. So hopefully a bit of damage coming in for Ahsoka.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8.
She's only got 5 dice in defence.
When we played the other day, actually, it was one of my Mandalorians, wasn't it, that got like 5 crits out of hand.
Yes.
I'd happily take that again. Not so much. Got a few fails here.
Equally.
That's also pretty rubbish. So my 2 expertise become just the 1 crit.
Okay, so my 1 expertise becomes 1 more block and turns 1 of your crits to a hit.
That's upsetting, but yes, that's that. So you've got 2 blocks.
Yep.
So I'm going to do 2 damage.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be 2 damage, a further damage, and a strained token. And I feel like that might be important, because if you do your too fast for you, So take some extra damage. That's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm not doing that at the moment.
Okay, so the second Mandalorian is gonna try and punch Ahsoka. Here we go. Okay, 4 crits out of hand this time.
And 4 hits.
And 4 hits. This is what we paid to see. And Ahsoka
exactly
didn't even bother, so that will be
1 extra block and one of your crits becomes a hit.
Okay, so you're blocking 2. So I'm going to complete my tree. That is unheard of.
Right. I think I might be doing my thing this time, but I don't think that's going to help her.
No, because you'll take an extra 3 damage for doing
it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. Because I'm not going to bother doing any of the other shenanigans. I'm just going to go straight down the middle. So it's going to be 2 damage.
Yeah.
Then 1 damage and strained, which obviously turns into another damage.
Yeah.
1 damage, another 1 damage, and then 2 damage.
So 8 in total.
8 in total.
So if I use my force power to do this,
You're
I'm going to take 7, but you will take 4.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to do that.
Okey-doke.
Just so you have to take 4 damage.
But
that is her knocked out already.
That is fair enough.
Right, what have we got here? So, Luminara has got hold of things here. So I'm taking 7.
Let me just end my turn by claiming this back. So I will gain 1 for hurting Miss Snips, and then I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very close.
Already. Yeah, 3 goes. Right, so Luminara, when an enemy character wounds an allied unit, after the effect is resolved, a character in another allied unit may heal 3. So Barris is going to heal 2 conditions and a wound.
Yeah.
I'm going to come off her.
Okay.
No, Ahsoka doesn't do anything when she's wounded. She doesn't have an immediate response to that, so she is done at the moment.
Mandalorians are pretty handsome.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. In response to that, I need to make...
Well, it was Ahsoka, won't it?
It's,
you know it's going to be.
Yeah, but it's done. It's done. You've won this one. There's nothing I can do. I can't take enough points. And it is Ahsoka. It is absolutely Ahsoka. Yeah.
We did not plan for this, by the way. Like, that's just how it always is.
All right, well, let's clear her all out.
I mean, you only need to do 2 damage. No, sorry, 4 damage to the Mandalorians if you wanted to get some sort of retribution.
Yeah, absolutely, some sort of retribution. Yeah, definitely.
So,
right, which is my better stance? This one for attacking.
There you go.
So she is now taking a wound. Okay, I think I'm just going to focus and hit you.
Okay, fair enough. So we have a bit of a standoff here.
So 8 dice.
All to try and claim this point back.
It is not going to make any difference overall. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, she's got some level of retribution in her.
Okay, so I've got a fail here. But 2 of these just becomes 2 more blocks.
Okay, so I've got 1 crit, 4 hits, 2 expertise. 2 expertise becomes 2 more hits.
Okay, so they will take a bit of damage.
3 of these are going to go through.
Yeah, so
that one.
4 go away. So 1,
3
2,
of these
4.
is more than enough. 2 damage.
Yep.
1 damage and disarmed.
1 damage and disarmed.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, that is more than enough. Okay.
So I get to take this point back, but it is not going to be enough in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
So I get 1 on there.
And then
1 point there.
You get 2. Because you've got that point.
I've still got that one over there, haven't I?
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Okay, so who have we got here? We have Mr. Saxon himself. Okay, so choose another Mandalorian character. So they're both wounded, so I can't choose them. So yeah, he's just going to get a bit of a skate on, I think. He's got a range 5 gun, to be fair, so
Not going to take a lot to get to her, is it?
no, it's not. I think I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, he's going to do one. He's going to spend a force to do his jetpack, and I'm hoping, I'm future proofing. I'm hoping that this gets us. This point becomes active next turn. So we will see. So we've got more than enough range for Ahsoka here. So my actual first action is to take a focus, which then gives me access to some cheeky shenanigans, and then I'm just going to shoot Ahsoka. So it's going to be 9 dice ranged because he's got 6 native. Then he'll get 1 for focus, and then 2 because he's got sharpshooter. He also, which I forgot, will gain a hunker token because when I make a focus action, I gain a hunker token. So let me get one of those, and yeah, let's shoot Ahsoka. Not that she's got any, but she wouldn't benefit from cover. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, here we go. They are all hits. Wow. Okay. So my expertise on range just becomes 1 crit,
which my turn's to hit for you.
So
and then I get 1 more block.
Yeah.
So I'm blocking 2.
So that's going to be, that's all of these. Sorry, that was a hit. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Christ. I don't even have 7 on my tree. So
this is going to be a quick game for her.
Yes, it might be. She's not taken any wounds, has she?
No, she's just recovered.
Yeah. So, what do I do here? So it's going to be 2 damage and a 2 damage. Right, sorry, let me start again. So it's going to be 2 damage on his first one.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be a damage and a jump. And I'll just... I don't think that's going to get me into range 1, to be honest. So I'm just going to jump to there and stay here. Then it's going to be 2 damage. Then another damage and strained.
Okay, if I'm tracking this correctly, I'm up to 6.
And then 2 damage.
So that's 7, 8.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
8 damage and a strained. Gar Saxon he's chosen violence today. Ahsoka's chosen
death.
Yeah, but not for anyone else, unfortunately. That will be 1, 2, 3 points to me. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Which will be enough.
To end this one.
A rather bloody affair, to be absolutely honest.
Take the card.
Thanks. That didn't sound salty at all.
Take the card.
Okay, so we'll get everything set up and then we'll reveal the next mission.
Okay, so second mission is going to be, we're going to need a new exit. And
I wonder which
I wonder which choose I'm going to choose. Yeah, it's going to be this one. Let's not even take any time over that.
Yeah, so that's this one flipped. So my future proofing with Gar will pay dividends. This also goes. This also goes. Sad. So you are in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, because all of my stuff's still at this end of the board.
Fair. Okay.
Right, and it's me to go. Okay, So well, it's going to be one of these three. It is going to be 2/12.
Now we get to roll the dice, see which the priority is. The fail.
That'll be yours, won't it? Oh no, it's still me. No, it's this one. I'm literally just going to sit here now, aren't I?
So I just need. My biggest one is blocks. I need blocks when I roll.
Right, 2/12. I'm not using any force because I've got too many. So finish up movement. I'm just going to move up to this ladder, or climb would be easier, wouldn't it? Just to climb. And then, what range are these guys?
5, I think.
They are 5. Can I? Oh, so I was going to reach these. They're dead. Doesn't matter.
You'd be able to get Grand Inquisitor.
Get him.
Yeah.
One of them can. The other one can't. I'll have a pot shot because we're not going to do much else. So it is not Cody. That's the wrong card. 6 dice.
Okay, so I will have cover 1 and a hunker, so I go up to 7 dice.
Right, hang on. So I'm potentially within range of other people.
How do you mean? Are you looking at Cody?
I'm looking at Cody, so I'm not quite going to be able to achieve it. So when an allied Clone Trooper supporting character within range 4 has 1 or more hunker tokens, they don't. When an attack is made as part of combat action, they can re-roll misses. Up to 2 miss results.
Misses, isn't it? Yeah.
Quite good, but I don't have a hunker token, so 6 dice for one guy.
Okay.
Also, no misses for a change.
It's not bad. I do have some misses, but I've got 3 blocks.
No expertise, which is quite good for him. So 3 expertise becomes a crit and an auto damage.
Okay. So 1 auto damage.
2 crits are going to go through.
Yep.
So that is damage and pinned.
Okay.
And another damage and shove.
The damage and pinned, and then another damage. Okay. Are you going to shove me?
I am going to shove you. Just move you back a little bit.
Do you want me to do it? No, you can do that. That's fine.
Not this is a point at the moment, but there we go. There.
Cool. All right. So you will claim that point now.
I do, don't I? I get 3 points.
Yes. So you'll get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then you need to roll dice.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure.
Of course it is.
Just what I needed.
There's a surprise.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thanks for that. Okay. Right, so I will have Maul left in my normal pack, unless we've got this hideously wrong. So I
Reaver is in
may
reserve.
actually just go with Reaver. I may actually just go with Reaver. Okay, so yep, I'll activate Reaver. She is going to spend the last force to do Call the Hunt. So 5th brother is going to do a shuffle to here, and that's that. And then she is going to. There's not really much she can do actually, in hindsight, because I don't have a force to do jump. So I will take cover. So I'm going to come back actually a little bit, and gain a hunker token. And that way Luminara will have to come towards her to make her get rid of it.
She would have to do that anyway, she doesn't have any ranged.
And that would be that for her. So I
2
get
points
2
to you.
points. So 1, 2, and then I will gain 1 of these.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this is going to be Cody or the Commandos. It is Cody.
Okay.
So defensive maneuvers is a force one.
You'll need to roll the dice.
I do, don't I?
If you could just roll a block, that would be awesome.
You can just be quiet. I missed the dice tray altogether, but I did roll a expertise, which I think is
that one.
that one. Can you pass us the token?
There you go.
Okay. So Cody. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an enemy character within 5 that is contesting an active objective. I've just pushed him. Oh, active objective. That's nobody. So that's irrelevant. So he's got range 5. So basically, I just need to get in range of
Grand Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor, really, don't I?
So let's have a look. It is possible with a move and defensive manoeuvres, which I'm pretty sure he's got.
Probably okay with a move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be okay with a move.
Yeah.
So move. So he's going to shoot. I'm going to get coordinated fire. Am I now? Because I've just shoved you out of range.
Is it?
No, it's range 5.
Is
I've
it?
just shoved you out of
Yeah,
range, haven't I? So
you threw him away.
I'll throw him away. So that's irrelevant. So it's just going to be shooting. So that is 6 dice again.
So I'll gain 7.
Oh, that's not bad. Equally, that's not bad. He likes his.
It's not bad for.
So my 1 expertise is going to become 1 auto damage.
Okay, so I change one of your crits to a hit.
Yeah.
Because I'm on my not as defensive side, and I gain 2 blocks. So
They're going to go. It's just going to be the 1, and that is just 2 damage.
Okay. Did you have any fails?
No.
Oh, no, he's not got. He's
I
not
didn't.
Got deflect. Who's got deflect? Third sister's got deflect. So how many damage? 2.
2.
Okay. So Grand Inquisitor is up to 5 damage. Okay.
And I get 3 points again.
Billy bargain. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So it's Maul that's left. Get a block again, just as I needed it. So Andrew's not gonna
There's no fixing
run
these
away.
dice at
So
all,
just
is there?
for
Yeah.
we got Maul. Okay, so Maul is going to take a little bit of damage here because I don't need to spend any force with him. So he's going to take 1 damage to do force speed. So I'm just going to absolutely run over here. Weep. Then I'm going to do a normal move. I'm not sure if that's going to be range 2. I think I might just be out. No.
No, he is just in.
He's just in. So,
Poor Cody.
well, I might actually just take. I might just take another 2 damage just to do. There's no place to run. Because then I just get to add a dice. Which I will. So he's got no place to run. Choose a character in this unit and an enemy character within 3 of that character. Pull the chosen character 2 towards the allied character. Then the chosen enemy gains the exposed token. So I'm just going to pull him. No, I'm going to pull Cody.
Okay.
Because it's Cody I'm going to hit, to be honest. So I'm just going to pull him 2, so he's just going to go right up to him.
So he gets exposed.
It's the main exposed that I'm after, to be fair. So that'll be another 2 damage. So that takes Maul up to 3 damage, which then sustained by rage kicks in, and I get to add 1 dice to my attack. My form is Dark Rage, which is 7 dice. So it's going to go all the way up to 8 dice into Cody.
I only get 4.
2, 4, 6, 8. Here we go. Right. Okay. A few misses here. Okay.
My 1 expertise just becomes another block.
Okay. So my 2 expertise becomes 1 crit and an auto damage. So it will be 2 crits that are going through, which is literally just 4 damage.
5 in total. Simple enough.
Okay, so I gain 2 points. 1, 2.
And I
Gain this.
And I'm rolling this time. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Nice, so don't have to move it. My force is now all going to get refreshed because my deck is finished and I'm going to start the process.
Mine is going to be commandos. I've got 1 force left which I'm going to get back, so I might as well use it.
What have they got? They got defensive maneuvers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be able to get into so let's do defensive manoeuvres. I might be able to get into permission into position.
Permission to attack,
yeah,
sir.
permission to attack.
So that would gain them a hunker token. Have they got range 5?
No, so they are going to have to move.
Okay.
Which we're going to do anyway. So they're going to have to move. I don't want to get too close. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. It wasn't me.
Right, auto wound.
Yeah.
If there were no saber wielders on that gantry.
True. Right. I don't want to move all that way. I just want to be in range of everybody else. See if we can get any benefits. Right, so shooting Maul. So commandos are shooting, which means coordinated fire from 212. They're going to give you pinned.
Okay.
They're shooting, so I am going to get Cody's bring it down ability. So I'm within 4 of Cody. I'm shooting guys. I've got a hunker token, which means I can reroll 2 of my misses.
Yep.
And I don't think I'm getting anything else. No. So it is going to be 6 dice with some rerolls.
Okay. Just 5 for me.
I do need to reroll 1. And I still rolled a miss.
Okay. Okay.
1 expertise becomes 1 crit.
Okay. My 1 expertise. Oh, sorry. My 2 expertise just becomes 1 other block.
So 2
crits.
2 crits going through. That's 2 damage and a pinned, which you've already got. So it's 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. That takes them all up to 6. Which means I
get to refresh everybody, and I only get 2 points this time.
A shame.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where it's going to roll a fail. I can feel it. Here we go. A fail.
I think your dice have got microphone in them.
The dice whisperer. Right.
Right,
Okay.
pass that. Thing
okay.
over fails this side. Yep.
Well, here we go. Who we got? We're going to get Reaver. Okay. Okay, not terrible. So she loses her hunker token. So she's going to spend 1 force to do Call the Hunt. So 5th brother is going to come over this way. So I'm going to claim that point because of his inquisitorial mandate. Okay, so then she's going to spend One more. I'm not going to spend another one because I was thinking of focusing, but what I'm actually going to do is just. In fact, actually, no, I will. I'm going to move. And then I'm going to spend a force to do force jump. I don't need to. I'm sorry. I'm actually just going to attack Luminara instead. So let me just double check. I believe, yep, I've got range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Luminara with Third Sister, but Fifth Brother will do Enfeeble. And what that will do is give Luminara an exposed token. So you are at range 4 of Fifth Brother, so that will be an exposed, meaning I should hopefully be able to turn off your shenanigans because she's very good defensively. So Reva has 7 dice in melee. And yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Okay, so my 3. Okay.
Just 2 blocks.
So my 3 becomes a crit, a hit, and an auto damage. So 2 blocks. So that's going to be 4. Bless you. 4 on the tree. So how many wounds has she taken? She's not taking any wounds. She's just got the 1, right? Okay. So
yeah, from the auto damage.
I should be able to do a bit. So 1 damage and a shove is her first. Bit. So I'm going to shove you, and then I'm going to choose not to follow up. Then I'm going to do another damage and exposed. So that'll be 2 damage. And then another damage and a shove. So it's as broad as it is long, because the other side of her tree was just 2 flat damage, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's that. That's
my
her done.
calculations. She's on 5. Is that right?
I'll take your word for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 extra for the auto damage. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so the Fifth Brother will flip this one,
Yeah.
and claim this because of his inquisitorial mandate.
I've lost my expose now, haven't I? Because I just used it.
Yeah, but I gave you another one.
I thought you can't stack them.
Because
I don't lose it till the end of the thing. So you.
Then yes.
So yeah, I've lost it.
Okay, and then that's 3 points to me. 1, 2, 3, and then I gain another.
Okay, so now watch me roll your end.
No, it will be a.
Don't you dare! Told you. Your end. Bloody hell!
Oh no, I'm stealing your dice here. I think I might have even stolen another one, so just have that as well.
Okay, so Cody, who's not in the best position in the world. That's going up to your end.
Thank you.
Do I want him or do I put him in reserve? No, I might as well use him. I'll use him. Okay, at the start of this unit's activation, choose an enemy character within 5 that's contesting an objective. Nobody. Okay, I'm just going to focus and punch you.
Yep.
But I do get coordinated fire
Yeah.
from both of these units.
You can only do 1.
Can you?
Yeah. If you do pinned again, I will take a damage.
Well, the other one's an auto damage.
So I'll just give myself a damage. It's free to do, so
yeah. That's a bit of a sucker. It's only been 1.
Yeah. So yeah, that takes Maul up to 7 wounds now.
Right. Okay. So Cody's going to attack. We've done the auto damage. So he's in melee. He's got 6 dice in melee.
Okay. So Maul in melee has 5.
Yeah, I've got nothing else that's going to help me. Alright, Cody.
Cody's
turned up.
So my 1 expertise just becomes 1.
So 4 crits are going through.
Okay.
So that is 2 damage.
Yep.
A damage and a pinned.
So that's 3 damage. Because I've already got pinned.
So that's 4 damage then, total.
4 damage in total.
Yeah, 2 damage to the first one.
Yep.
A damage and pinned.
Yep.
So that's 4 if you've already got it. Now...
Hang on, what? Sorry, so 2 damage.
Yeah, off the first one. The second one is a damage and pinned.
Yep, I've got the tokens.
Yep.
And then third.
And then the third one is going to be a damage and shove. And the fourth one is going to be 2 damage and shove.
Okay, so that...
2, 4, 6, 7 damage in total.
That takes care of Maul.
Excellent. And 2 shoves.
So what was the other condition you gave me?
No, it's just another pinned.
Another pinned.
Which becomes a damage because you'd already got it, haven't you?
Okay. So I will move your tracker up 1. Take you to 7.
I'm going to push you away 1, and I'm going to push you away again just to get you out of the way. Okay. Yeah, so I get that one and 1 this turn. That's it. 1 point.
Okay, a quick lay.
Did you put my point on or just my momentum?
I moved it on 1, so you're on 7 now. So Maul has taken a bit of a wander, and yeah, let's go back. Here we go. So what are we going to choose? I did read it, didn't I? Oh, in fact, I need to shuffle my cards. In fact, no, I don't. I already shuffled them.
Well, you shuffled them again.
Wow.
I already shuffled them. Okay, this is actually the start, isn't it? So I do need to, because I had them in reserve for so long, I just assumed that was it. So I've now got Maul. Okay. I will keep him. I will keep him and use him. So I'm going to remove all of my wounds and my pinned. Cody, I'm coming over, pal. So I will roll my dice to see where the objective is. Here we go. It is, I'll roll it on the table actually, so where are we? It is a expertise, which is, where's the thing? This top corner. That's okay for me, I guess, because Maul is over here. So, right. Okay. I will. I'm gonna end up taking a bit of damage here, but yeah, I'm going to spend. So it's technically, I'm going to take 2 damage on Maul to do his force speed, and he's going to go to here. Then he is going to take another 3 damage. Do I want to do that? I feel like yeah, go on then. I'm going to take another 3 damage, which will take Maul. Oh, in fact, yeah, no, I'm going to do it. I said I'm going to do it. Which will take Maul up to 5 damage to bring in this clone trooper. So I don't. This 501st. I haven't actually done any actions yet. Then I'm going to. I should absolutely have punched Cody back when you wounded me. I feel like that's a waste.
Yeah.
So I will then hit the clone, the 212, and then my next action hopefully will be to climb, which should hopefully get me into range 2 as long as I've literally.
212 haven't taken any damage, but they only have 3 dice in defence.
Wow, okay, so I'm going to roll 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 11. So it'll be 11. So 7 native,
Yeah,
then 3 because I've taken a wound,
yeah.
7 and 3,
And then 1.
and then 1 because I've got 5 wounds.
Yeah.
So 11, 3, 4, 5,
My poor
6,
claims.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Really do need Maul to do.
If you don't, that's going to be very disappointing.
Here we go.
He can be retired. Considering I've rolled that.
Right, okay.
So I get 1 block.
Whip. Right, my 2 expertise becomes a crit and an auto damage. 1 crit, 1 auto damage, and then 1 block goes away. So that's going to complete my tree, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 2. I can complete the tree. So effectively, I just need to do as much damage.
You need to do a further 6. That's all.
2, 4.
It should be more than. Excuse me, easily done.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a shove. Right, okay, so yeah, 2 damage.
Yeah.
2 damage.
So that's up to 5.
1 damage and strained.
Yeah.
2 damage and jump.
2 damage, so that's enough to knock them out.
So I will just basically jump to up here.
Is that where the thing was this turn?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 1 damage. Not 1 damage, sorry. A shove. That completes my tree, but I'm not going to see that out. So you can just stay there. So yeah.
That one goes.
So I will gain 1 for your demise, and then I will score all of them.
Yeah.
So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, a bit of a swing to my side. More doing some work.
You know what this means, don't you?
It's going to be blocking.
No, it means bring back Vader.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
It's that
It
one.
stays where it is.
Yeah, it stays where it is. So that was the expertise roll for Andrew's priority token. So we'll put that actually over here. Well, this one should have been.
Now this is going to be the clone troopers.
Clones.
Who now need to recover. You know what? I'm going. Oh, I've got to pay 2 to put them into reserve, haven't I? So I'm not doing that. How many more wounds does Maul take?
6.
How many can these do? I'd have to complete their tree. Right, well they're going to recover anyway. I'm feeling like this is a possibility because you're going to take an auto damage from coordinated fire. So I'm just going to focus and shoot you.
Okay.
So you can take an auto damage coordinated fire from the clone commandos.
Yep.
I'm going to use Cody's Bring It Down, which gives me. Oh, it doesn't because I don't have a hunker
You don't have
token.
a hunker token.
So
Instead of focusing, you
I'm
could.
going to do. Well, I can't because I'd have to shoot to do that, and he's in melee, so it's irrelevant.
He's not though.
True. Focus gives me extra dice. Hunker token would give me 2 rerolls.
Probably makes sense to do the rerolls. To be fair.
So instead of focusing, I will then. Well, no, because I won't get.
You wouldn't get.
I won't get the
token.
hooker
Yeah, of
token,
course
will I?
you
Because
wouldn't.
I remain in
Yeah.
combat. So I'll focus and shoot you.
Fair.
So well, let's do focus and melee you first. Let's do that one.
Okay, so in melee, in fact, melee and range, he's got 5 dice.
In melee, it's only going to be 4 normally, so 5.
Okay.
1 expertise becomes an auto no, melee becomes 1 hit.
Okay.
So 5 hits.
Okay, so I block 3, so 2.
So 2 are going through. So that is 1 damage and pinned.
1 damage and pinned.
And then 1 damage and shove.
1 damage and shove.
I don't think I'll clear you off here. Oh, I will.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
So you end up down there. That comes over here. And then the second one, it's now meleeing. So totally well thought out.
You could choose not to shove me off. We'll put him back up if you want. If you'd really rather shoot.
No, because I need the points at the end of this.
Well, if you nuke him, I'm going to attack you back, which means you'll potentially be dead. and that's what I'm hoping. So 5 dice
6
again.
of 1, 6 of 1. Okay, 4 hits.
Okay, so 3 expertise for him becomes a block, a heal, and a jump.
Okay.
So
you're going to back up here anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've got pinned, so my heal is actually just
Going
going
to get rid of the pinned.
my heal is going to get rid of
Yeah.
this. So another block,
So you're blocking 2, so
and then a jump.
3 are going
So
through.
I'm actually just going to
Doesn't
jump
actually
over here.
massively help me. I'm not going to quite do enough.
In fact, actually, I could have jumped even further, to be fair, so I'm actually just going to jump to there.
So it's 1 damage and pinned,
1 damage and pinned.
1 damage and shoved.
1 damage and shove.
Which will take you back off there, fortunately for me. And then exposed. That's
Exposed.
the third one.
Okay, this was perfect for you, in fact,
I don't know
because
how
you've
many-
not quite 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of 11. So I don't get to nuke you back.
Good.
In fact, did you roll? Oh, you did roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's here.
So,
So I do take
2,
that one back.
1, 2.
2 points.
And then because it's in the middle,
Yeah.
we both.
Oh, Christ.
I feel like
So this ends up on yours, you've won.
effectively, yes.
Yes.
So if it's either one of these
Either one of
two-
those 2, you've already won.
So what do we need? We need a block or a miss.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Okay, so
Go on, Nuka's series.
let's see what we can do. So
Yeah.
it's going to be Fifth Brother.
So you
I don't want to end it on Fifth Brother. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to
Uh-oh.
pay a force for him to go into reserve, and let's just see what we get here. Commandos, right? So
Ahsoka's wounded, so you can't do anything to her.
Commandos are all right. To be fair, they did enough. So they're going to heal all of their wounds and get rid of their disarmed token. So they are back to normal. They will. I mean, I might as well burn through every single last force.
Yeah,
I've
we might as well
got.
come over here and take all 3 points and try and wipe out the clones in one go.
So here we go. So they're going to spend 2 force to do their jetpack. That is somewhat sad. In fact, actually, I'm gonna move first
Yeah.
and then do the jetpack. So
See where you get to. You're going to be right on top of Maul, aren't you?
yeah, so I'll just move them to here.
Yeah.
And then another one to here. And then they're going to do their jetpack. You can jump outside of melee. So I'm
Yeah,
just going to
it's a
run
short
both
movement.
up here. She's going to go up here. Has that got her into range 2? It has. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely take that back. So I will.
It's final fight. Final fight time.
In fact, actually, I might not jump her.
What?
I'm not going to jump her up.
Why? Oh, you're going to shoot with her?
Well, no. I'm going to melee 2 different. I'm going to melee Cody and I'm going to melee the clones.
Okay, but then you won't necessarily take... I know you're going to win anyway, but surely you want the clean sweep, don't you?
Nah.
Okay.
I just want violence. That's what I want. Right. Okay. So because they did their first move, they've got their focus.
Yeah.
So this one is going to melee Cody. So Cody's going to hopefully take some damage here. So
you need to be 4 and I haven't exposed on me, so
so
this is going to be pitiful.
they will have 8. She will have 8 dice because that's the Lady Mando. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into Cody. Oh no, I have missed one. So 2 blocks. My 1, 2, 3 expertise becomes 2 crits and a shove. So 2 more crits and a shove. I'm not going to shove you. 2 go away. So 4. 4.
You need to do 4 damage.
I can do 4 damage. So
There
2
you go.
damage.
Yeah.
1 damage and strained, and then 1 damage and jump. So I will then jump up here.
Show off.
Which will gain me this. And then the other Mando will do the same to the other clone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Miss, miss, miss.
Clone only has 3 dice in melee. And
This
2 of
becomes-
those becomes 1 block.
Oof. So my 1 expertise becomes a crit. So 1 goes away, so 4. Okay, so how many damage?
You need to do 7.
I'm not going to manage it. 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'd have got 1 more, I'd have got 7. So it will just be 2 damage, 1 damage and strained, 1 more damage, and then 1 more damage. That should be 5. And
then you get all the
that's that.
points.
So that comes back to me, and we will. For game state, I guess I will move this over. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you knocked somebody out.
I've already moved it.
Okay.
Yeah, I already moved it for Cody. So there we go. Game. Okay, so end of the battle. We'll call it a battle, but it was more of a bloodbath. I
Yes,
guess.
it was.
Andrew's finally lost on camera against me, which is nice. I've tried it with Shatterpoint. I've tried it with Legion.
That's going back a while.
Yeah. But finally today, I did some work. Well, the Mandalorian Super Commandos did some nice things there. Which I only blame you for, actually, to be fair, because I never really bothered with them. That's why they're not even painted. And then you played them against me, and I was like, "Well, these are all right. I might actually."
I don't remember them being anywhere near that good for me.
But
If you don't have those big dice.
That is
True.
true. I mean, we can prove it. How many times did you call your dice during those rolls for position?
yeah, honestly, it does. It
proves a point.
It does seem a bit. It does seem a bit bad. Everyone's got plans, and so you roll 4 crits out of hand, and then
Yeah.
your defensive plans go out the window, really, don't they? So, no, really enjoyable game. And I guess I can say that being on the winning side of the table, but they're the kind of games that there's not really much you can do about it. The dice are just the dice, really.
First round was non-recoverable. I lost position very early and then just couldn't recover. And the second round, it was all right for a while. It swung my way for a while.
Yeah, it was in your side of the. It was in your
You
side.
were very
of the
close.
board.
I think you were only 1 or 2 points.
I was, wasn't I? At one point.
I genuinely thought that you were going to
Yeah.
say that one, and I was already kind of planning for the third, but then when Maul did his Maul things, and then all of a sudden it started to come back my way. It was actually, yeah. Let's see if I can capitalise that and keep them points. I think the rolls as well. Like initially, on the second struggle when we were rolling, they were always seemed to be up here, which is why you ended up getting further across.
It
But
wasn't
then,
anything I managed to
then
do.
all of a sudden, actually, they started being towards this end. And then when I claimed that point back with
Fifth Brother's ability to
I think
win on a
it was
contested,
Reva. Yeah, it was Reva
who moved him in.
Yeah,
because he didn't do anything.
no, he just did what he needed to do, really. You do feel like sometimes it's a bit of a hamper having only one mini in that unit as a support, but that ability obviously counteracts that with, well, actually it doesn't matter because you'll just claim that objective if it's a tie. But yeah, very, very good. But yeah, Reva's Call the Hunt just got him to within range so that he could take that back. But,
minor characters did nothing. I don't think they even rolled a dice in anger. They
no,
rolled them in defence and failed, but they didn't roll any in anger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So didn't even, it's like she didn't even try.
No.
I think she wildly underestimated the super commandos and paid for it, really. But yeah, I didn't really do anything with the Grand Inquisitor. The first two cards that I drew with a Shatterpoint, so I activated him, and then the very next card was, literally. But that's the.
But it allowed him to take 2 locations.
Yeah, I guess that's the pitfall with
Did you
having.
use him in the second struggle?
No, I didn't draw him back out.
No.
Like the hunker that he got in that first, couple of turns, that was the hunker that stayed with him throughout. I didn't draw him again. So yeah, but I guess that's the thing about having, that kind of random card drawing. It's rare. I say this. It's rare that you would get in that situation, but it's happened to you.
It's happened to me,
and it happened to Dave the other day as well.
Yeah.
Literally, first card Shatterpoint, you activate a unit, and the second card is that unit. So actually, maybe it's more often than not. But yeah, enjoyable game, really good. I don't think we missed any, or if we did, like negligible triggers. I don't think I did Maul's. I forget the name of it now. Where if you wound me, I can attack you back.
Yeah, we've got that.
I don't think you use Luminara's look at the top deck, top card at
I
all.
never put anybody into reserve,
so
didn't really make any difference.
I
probably should have used her healing away a few more times because you wiped out half my squads.
Yes.
But
yeah.
other than that,
yeah, and I think that's we do want to say I think that's largely part of some of the rules that we missed or got confused on our first game, and one of our YouTube subscribers, Tom Harper, 1806 I think was his username. He pointed out a couple of the
very
rules.
detailed,
yeah,
which
was
brilliant.
It was actually really super helpful.
The timestamps as well, which was good.
Yeah, it was literally that. When we say that you know as content creators you look for feedback,
constructive feedback.
That's
what
exactly
you look for.
it. So yeah, really appreciate those pointers, and hopefully we managed to take them on board and
actually get it right.
But it's a new game, it's new rules. And I don't think certainly for you and I, coming from MCP, you try not to, but you do have some of those mindsets. So like one of the things for me was when you take a point, you don't have to stay there.
No.
You can walk away, but obviously in MCP, it's that you have to stay there to contest it. But yeah, once you've taken the point in Shatterpoint, you can effectively walk away. And yeah, I need to kind of remember bits and pieces like that. But no, really super helpful. And yeah, again, if there's anything that we missed, not just Tom, but anybody can have their two penneth. I'm not going to turn any criticism away, or constructive criticism at least. And yeah, we'll see. Also, a big shout out to fellow club member Niall, Denny. He painted up quite a lot of my scenery, so yeah, really good. I've just got to do some finishing touches, but he went over it and painted it all up for me. Really happy with that. I'll do a link to his Instagram, so you can check out some more of his work. And yeah, another big shout out to Art of War Studios. So they have provided us with some acrylic tokens. Yeah, really nice. I've put them away, and I should have actually probably got them out. So yeah, so there's like
5 wounds and like all their statuses and things like that. I'll put them in a little box. I can't really get them out, like little statuses. I don't know if you can see those properly. But yeah, really, really good. We'll get some pictures and we can post them while we're rabbiting on at the end, I guess. But yeah, big shout out to those. Thank you very much for supplying these tokens. Again, we'll link the store. There will be 10% off your order if you use the code Pathfinders at the checkout. So you'll get 10% off your order. So yeah, that'll help support us as well. And yeah, thank you very much.
I'll see you again soon for another one.
Yeah, speak to you soon. Take it easy.